Record. And start rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And up to the knuckles and across. And let us take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other hand. Back to the first. And the other. And we'll go around the back. Switch. 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 Whoa. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. And put the ball on the floor, assess how the feet feel, step on the ball in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press on each. Roll across the knuckles. Go to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And swivel. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. And repeat. 3 times in the middle. Resting on each knuckle. Roll across. Middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And swivel. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And we'll do some wood chops through the middle. And then diagonally from one side to the other. And then the other side. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, the center. Twist the waist, swing the arms. And center with some motion weight breathing. And fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step it out together, starlight. And center. The other from the other side. And the center. For walk. Or march. Or jog. Today is a heated core and isometric day and legs. We're going to do some new ones today, seated for the core, using the legs. We'll do sit to stands to start. So feel free to do French. Squats if you want. I'm gonna run. But you continue doing what you're doing, whatever you do, be safe. And I'll have some 5 fitness at the class for Alaska and myself. And anybody who tunes in later. You can go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. Ubas. Interlace fingers. Bring your hands up overhead. If you can, come on your toes. And come on down and back if you can. Back to center, drop one hand, lean in that direction. We go the other way. Good. Center, interlace the fingers above the head and drop to the chest. Push out. Come on down. Bring one hand up top, one below if you need to. Just felt to a rag or a cloth. And pull in opposite directions. And then reverse the position of the hands and repeat. On down and shrug. In the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One thumb up, one thumb down. Flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows over the head and rock side to side. And then stop and then move your arms back a little bit and move them side to side above your head. And then extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist, keep flopping. And rotate in one direction. And then the other direction. Other hand, fingers up. Fingers down. Flopped. Rotate. Which directions? Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Going at a shoulder. Come to center. Bring one arm over the head, cup the ear, chin up, eyelids looking up, so gently. Chin down, look at the ground. And then repeat the other way, chin up. And chin down. Come back to center, tuck in the chin and like a pigeon. One, two, and three. Let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And come on up and grab a stick. Let's start by putting the stick inside the arch of one foot. And the leg comes out to the side, bend that knee. Lie down, the stick, stretch the other side. There you go the other way. Come on up, bring one leg in front, put the stick behind it. Slide down the back. Lift the heel if you can and wiggle it back and forth. Come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then repeat with the other leg. First, the leg out front for the hamstrings. And then press it against, press the sole against the stick. Come on back up. We're doing the EFI toning bar routine today. So we're bringing the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, one hand on top, one down around the waist, and just move it up and down, back of the spine. And then reverse the position of the hands and repeat. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. Then bring it to the waist and twist at the waist. And then bring it to the shoulders, and we're going to do 10 bicep curls. And then keep it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees slightly, go down, come back up with the stick. And go back down and up 10 times. You want to feel like you're lifting with your glutes and hamstrings, not your back. And then go down, stay down, knees bent. Grab with the stick, come on up. Have your elbows go past your rib cage 10 times. Or so. And come on up. Stick is at the shoulders, raise it above the head. And then bring it behind the back, palms facing away from the body. Move the stick back. Then reverse the grip and do another 10 or so. And then bring it around front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Come on up on your toes and hold for about 17. Four, three, two, one, and then back on your heels for the same duration. Three, two, one, and down. Let's put the stick down and grab a chair. I'm going to start with some sit the stands. I'm going to move my hands around, but and you can follow me or you can do whatever feels safest for you. So, cross, sitting down, getting up. That's one. Move the 10 or so. And that is 10. Let's sit down. We're in the middle of the chair. Take a couple of breaths. Hands up, parallel to the ears if you can. Stomach and core is engaged. Go forward about 45 degrees and back. We'll do 7 of these or so. And then cross your arms and touch the back of the chair and come back. All right. Bring one leg across the other. And rotate the ankle in one direction. And then the other. Point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then hinge at the waist and press on the knee. Bring that leg down, bring the other one across. Again, rotate the ankle in one direction. Go the other way. Goes towards and away from the shin. And then press down on the knee as you hinge at the waist. And come on back up. All right, here's a new one. You're going to hold on to the chair, extend your legs, and just kick like you're in the water. Flutter. We'll go another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And you want to keep your core engaged in all three of these leg exercises. We're going to put our hands behind our head, and we're going to twist and raise the knee up. We're not trying to touch the knee, we're just raising it up as the opposite elbow points towards it. You want to stand up, sit up straight, and engage the core. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then finally, we're gonna be in the middle of the chair, hold on, sit up straight, engage the core, and just bring both feet up and down, hop it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's stretch it out a little bit. We're gonna do our crisscross here. Don't have to touch the toes. Get yourself a good stretch. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Come on up. We're going to do the breathing sitting down again with Lenador's natural high in through the nose. 4 quick ones, then 1 longer exhale through the nose, and a longer, even more exhale through the mouth. 4 rounds. 20 total breaths. Here we go. And as always, if you're lightheaded, stay down until you feel it's safe to stand. And when it is, move the chair out of the way, rub those hands together. Cultivate chi, cultivate chi, and the chi ball. The center. Two breaths. Let us open our hearts. Pausing on this inhale. Exhale to let it out. And center, two breaths. And bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And
Thank you, Thom.
Hey, Mira, you're very welcome. What happened to my picture? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I don't know what happened here. My cursor's not working, my video's not working, but I will say, have a great weekend. You can hear me, I
Thank you.
think, right?
You too.
Yeah. Ah. Everything seems jammed here. This happens every once in a while. Ava, hope to join in tonight. Looking forward to Tales of the High Line. You are muted yourself. Huh. I don't know. Well, I am going to say have a great day and try to figure out. I'm going to do the 5 Tibetans, but I can't get the video going. This computer may need replacing. Well, I'll do verbal cues. I think you know the routine. And if you're joining in, I am going to be doing up to 11 spins, or you could twist at the waist and swing the arm. And whenever you're finished, take your time, take a couple of breaths. Still not working. All right. I'm going to go to the floor. Hands are by my side. They can be in the small of the back to support the lower back if you have issues there, or behind the head if you have issues in your neck. Soles and feet can be on the floor in the modified version and the regular version. The legs are extended. Either way, we're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the floor at the same time that either the soles come up or the legs come up. And do 11. Going back down immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 11. Taking 2 breaths. I'm going to roll over and get on my knee. Hands are behind me on the hamstrings and glutes. I can mark back on my knees if I can't do back extensions, but if I can, I will, and then back and come forward. 1, 11 again. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. Then sit down. Hands are normally by the hips. Arms on the ground. Fingers can be facing either way, actually. The soles of the feet can be on the ground for the modified version. Legs are extended usually. Either way, we're coming into an inverted table up to 11 times. And take 2 breaths. We turn around. Modified version, we're on all fours and we go into a cobra. Up to 11 times. Unmodified down dog to up dog. What I'm going to do, but you can even do a combination of the 2. 1. And when you then come around, sit down, cross your legs, however feels comfortable this morning in front of you. Take a couple of breaths. And we're going to rotate either from the waist or bending over 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. In the middle of that last round, we're going to stretch out in front and do a round of box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. We're going to do a box breath over the left knee and then one over the right. Here we go. I'm reversing the direction. Exhaling on the way down, inhaling on the way back, stretching out now. And doing my box breath. Hands over, arms over the left knee, box breath. And then over the right knee. Sitting up, reverse the position of legs if one was in front of the other, put it behind. One was on top of the other, put it below. And we're going to reverse the direction we started, 6 times going the other way, 5 times in reverse. Again, once again, on the last round, stretching out and doing 3 rounds of box breathing. Here we go. I'm reversing direction. And stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Let's go over the left knee. And box breath over the right knee. Left knee, I'm sorry, left knee. Coming up. Sup, mom. If you've never done this before and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, go back 4 days and you'll see